beautiful Paris Saint Germain family to the post match podcast of Paris Saint Germain versus Arsenal. Uh, we obviously lost 1-0. No trophy for PSG. And obviously now it's gone, well, 1, 2 hours after the game, 1.5 hours basically after the game, and made my reaction video. And as I said, sometimes you're angry. Like I remember we lost to Stade de Rennes last season, I was angry. Sometimes you're like sad, depressed, like when we lost 3-0 to Chelsea in the Club World Cup final. This game, honestly, it's not that much emotions. It's more could have won. We're close. Arsenal had a red card. We had some chances. We had the ball, but it just wasn't our day at the end of the day. Even Luis Enrique, I guess I could say, agrees with me. Let me find the tweet right here. Yo, Baran, man. Long time no seen, man. Hopefully you're doing well. So this is what Luis Enrique had to say. Let me... Should I... No? Yeah, this one is good. All right, this is what Luis Enrique had to say. We play a higher level than I expected. We had a very good game. And this is what the comments have to say. No, didn't. In fact, y'all played rubbish. Why should key players be benched on important match day? I mean, this is why every person's opinion doesn't matter. Nuno Mendes had like a small injury in the Aston Villa game, and we don't want to, take a risk. João Neves the same. He was not even part of the squad. And Fabio Ruiz and Osman Dembele have just returned from international break. Enrique clearly liked where he's up. These are just some bot accounts. Quotes. We play high level than I expect. We have a very good game. Bro, better be joking. Otherwise, this is going to be a long season. Why I don't understand these type of opinions is this is the same manager that won us back-to-back Champions League titles. Yes, maybe Luis Enrique could potentially be trying to deflect from the game. If the game was bad, he says, no, it was good. But that's not who Luis Enrique is. When we have a bad game, Luis Enrique is honest about it. He doesn't try to, defend the players or something. No, he actually rants at the players and so on. It's going to be a long season. What? No, Lucha, we didn't. You're only fooling yourself. Fuck no, we did not. Genius gimmick after getting little broed by Lens. We did not get... Okay, we lost the game, but we did not get little broed. Sana backup, right back. Hakim is too exhausted. Hakim actually had a good game. Bullshit. And then you see my quote tweet. Fully agree with Enrique. This was not a bad game or even an okay performance. We played a good game and a good game enough to win the game. But due to great defensive performance from Arsenal and us missing some chances, we lost out on the trophy. It's that simple. It's not that hard to, how can I say, digest this game and explain what happened. It is what it is. Oh, does it say pre-match? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, Harris. Today, 16th of August, I would like you to know and everyone here that Due will enter his villain arc and will win 2027 Ballon d'Or after winning it all with PSG. I mean, Due has been incredible. Obviously, man of the match performance in the UEFA Super Cup versus Aston Villa, and today was... I mean, we lost the game, but he was clearly PSG's best player. Even though there are some good suggestions as well. Like, I would say that I thought Beraldo was good, even though he got subbed out early on. Thank you. Fell on this game? I mean, yeah, there was like a 10-minute period where we had a lot of spacing behind, but for majority of the game. But honestly, yeah, Ferran would have come on as a late sub, true. Did you lose the trophy last year? No. I mean, the Trophees Des Champions trophy, we've won it since 2013. We've won it every single time, apart from 2 times. This year and then once in 2021. But yeah, another thing I want to show, if you haven't watched my reaction video to this game, I actually said this in the video, which I made a tweet about. Luis Enrique season 1, we lose 1 trophy, the Champions League. Luis Enrique season 2, we lose 1 trophy, the Club World Cup. Luis Enrique season 3, we lose one trophy, the Coupe de France. Luis Enrique season 4, we lose one trophy, the French Super Cup. Three-peat is happening, and treble. So according to my mathematical calculations, as you can see, we only lose one trophy every single season. And we've already lost out on one trophy this season, which can only mean that we're going to win the rest. We have obviously the Intercontinental Final coming up. It's going to be around December. Then we have the Coupe de France, Ligue 1, and obviously the Champions League. Yo, Santo, man. It was a long time, man. Hopefully doing well. Okay. Sounds good. Colo? Wait, are you talking about like Colo, the YouTube account from like we're playing pro clubs and stuff? Man, I'm not even watching football, and I still keep seeing your face ever because of the memes. And finally go online at a good time and call you live. Yo, I appreciate it. I don't know what memes, like on Twitter or something. I'm sometimes on Twitter. I don't see that many. The one I see mostly recently is when I say it like this, he's disgusting, so gay. I can't respect the manager like that. When I was talking about Liam Ross in here. Ja. Bro, jag tänkte på det i gymnasiet med en vinst i bagage. Jag kommer vara helt deppig i 2 veckor. Lyssna, Mitro. Det bästa tipset jag kan ge dig. Låt inte saker du inte har kontroll över påverka dina känslor och påverka dig som människa. För du har ingen kontroll över det. Om vi säger att du är en brottare och förlorar en match, ja, då kan du vara ledsen. För du hade kontroll över brottningsmatchen, hur det gick till. Men alltså, du, jag, alla som kollar, ingen hade kontroll på matchen. Så skit i det. Var alltså excited att du ska börja gymnasiet. Ett nytt steg i ditt liv. Det är något jättestort. Skit i det här. Det är fotboll i slutet av dagen. Yeah, same here, man. Haven't talked to them since the post-match podcast of the Champions League final. Is Man City's finished since they lost to Rodri? Is it insane? No, I think Elliot Anderson would be better than Rodri. Rodri was garbage last season, and even the previous season wasn't that good. Exactly. See your Mbappe raging moments? Yeah, no, I do. I did notice your name. I even remember this one, Zumarev. Mbappe raging moments. Which ones? I haven't seen them, man. Please send it to me. Only if Gonçalo could head in last minute header. You never know what you had until it's gone. That's what they say. But no, I was grateful for what Gonçalo Ramos did for us last season. Won us the Trophees Des Champions, won us the UEFA Super Cup, won us that cheeky game versus Barca as well. Yeah, where are you? And watched this match, and you said you were good, so I take your word for it. Can we both agree that the last 3 to 4 finals have been one more ornamental than anything else? 100%, especially these standalone finals. Like the UEFA Super Cup last year, the Intercontinental Final, the Trophees Des Champions. I wouldn't say that about the Champions League final, though, because I've never seen that in my life what Arsenal did. They legit didn't have I think they had one shot in the last, 90 minutes of the game or something. I mean, peak shamelessness. So I wouldn't say we were bad in that game. But all the other ones, yeah. But this one we actually performed well. Even the UEFA Super... versus Aston Villa. I don't know how we won that game, honestly. On Discord, yeah. Oh, that was Swedish. Well, I didn't even know that, honestly. I didn't even know that. I barely see that much about it, but well, I guess I take it as a good thing. Even though I don't like to be that well known, appreciate it. PSG don't repeat. Would you be fuming? Obviously, no. Why would I be fuming if we don't do a three-peat? That's the main objective. It would be absolutely romantic if we can achieve a three-peat. Or saying we win UCL, who will stop us after signing Rodri? Again, I need to see Barca a little bit more this season and so on. The Rodri signing is good. Obviously, an Alvarez signing would be the perfect final piece to potentially push for a Champions League next season. I have them in my top 5, probably ahead of Madrid still because of Flick and just Barca being good. Last season, they were obviously unfortunate with injuries, especially to Rafinha. Even though I think Flick tactics is probably the main reason that's costed them in the past 2 Champions League seasons. I wouldn't say they're going to win the UCL. And I think Barca fans that say that confidently are arrogant. But they definitely have a chance for sure. I would say give it a try. Give it a try. Some games here and there. See how it goes. I haven't watched Madrid in like these preseason games and stuff. Well, majority of Madrid fans I've seen have said positive stuff, even though it's only preseason at the end of the day. Yeah, 100%. Definitely improvement, Shiloh, from the UEFA Super Cup. And one thing we also have to put an asterisk over Aklios in the past 2 games, Shiloh, is that he's playing in a completely new position. He's never played this false 9 role. And I think Lucho loves to put his players in uncomfortable positions because that's how, you gain confidence to do whatever you want. He wants to have Nuno here, him there. So, no, I was happy with Aklios today. It was only one opportunity. I think he should have done better when he got that pass from Vitinha. But otherwise, continuous improvement. And I think Luis Enrique will basically use him as a sponge, like he used Cine Mayulo last season, trying him out to so many places to just get his confidence and versatility up to the best. But we're still going to cook Barca? Well, let's do it. Barca's still in 9, yeah. I've seen some reports they're going to play Gordon in there, maybe Yamal false 9. It'd be very interesting to see. There's still some days left, obviously, in the transfer window, 13 days left, so, yeah. I've watched more matches since here because UK. I live near Milan because of work, but now I moved to Lisbon and I might be going there. Also, I did go to a Paris game once because I got invited. What game? I think it's a good signing, especially after losing Gonzalo Ramos, signing Ferran Torres for 50 million as well. I think that's a good deal. Very excited to watch him, and I think he's going to play with immense confidence. Barca wants to keep him. He leaves. That's giving him a lot of confidence. Scoring in the World Cup final. Like all the videos I've seen of him, all the interviews he's had and so on. I just hope he doesn't become arrogant or something. But I know for sure Luis Enrique will make sure he doesn't become arrogant. Same. Mika Götze. Mika Götze. Could be him, man. Yeah, obviously, if you told me which trophy would you rather win, I would say UEFA Super Cup. But I'm not going to say, like, I'm not mad today because we won the UEFA Super Cup. But we'll move on. There are more trophies to win. Just draw Barcelona the UCL league phase and absolutely outclass their midfield, thrash them 4-0 with it. Again, I don't think we would ever thrash Barcelona 4-0 and all of that. But yeah, I mean, I would love it if it happened. That mattered. So tomorrow I'll be fine with L. Fuck it, but still disappointed not be able to break down temperatures. True. Definitely disappointing. Like, I don't like this, like, oh, I don't care. It's a Fugazi game. It's a friendly preseason game. I don't like that kind of stuff. We lost. And now we just got to move on. And there are more important trophies, honestly, to push for. All love back. And now, for the first time since the Champions League final, post-patch podcast, me and the Nigerian prince, Mr. Tosin, ladies and gentlemen, the collab you've been waiting for, the collab you've been asking for, is back.
Yo.
Welcome,
Am I
Tosin.
audible?
I can hear you.
Yo, what's good, man?
All good, Tosin. How are you?
Chillin', G. You ain't need to call me a prince, though. I ain't no scammer, man. Nigerian prince, that don't sound right.
Nigerian king.
Yeah, it don't sound right. But yeah, man, what a summer, man. What a couple months it's been.
He
This
has.
football shit move fast, bro. This football shit move. Like nobody remembers we went back to back. It's like that Spain World Cup still fresh in niggas' minds, bro. Like
Yeah. I think the best example chosen is Vitinha. Vitinha has been in the Champions League team of season for 3 years. Amazing. And because he had the underwhelming World Cup, now nobody realizes it, rates him suddenly. And it's as you say, you always say people rate you by your last game or your last couple of
yeah.
games.
Now Vici is still a genius, but what Rodri did over the World Cup, I mean, really elevated his legacy.
Yeah.
You know, it elevated the man's legacy. I mean, man, pretty much. I mean, if someone makes the claim and is like, "Oh, Rodri is the best midfielder of the 2020s decade," like, can you really argue it? I mean, he's
Yeah.
won everything. You know, and Vitinha close. Vitinha came third in the Ballon d'Or race.
Yeah.
Rodri already has one, so this is what it is. But man, like ultimately, just let's talk about today, man. Like,
Hmm?
first of all, I don't know regarding Barcola and Mbaye. I don't know if that's a good front office decision.
The humiliation ritual?
I don't think it's a good front office decision to let go of two. And you see that like the team creeping up on trying to get them two players is who? Like, of
Yeah.
course, Liverpool. Like, of course, they gotta jack the swag. Like, that's what it is. Everybody gotta jack the swag. But, bro, there's a world where potentially in 3 years we could be like, yo, niggas sold Barcola and Mbaye. That is a fireable offense. In the same summer,
But
you
Barcola
sold
doesn't want to extend, though. Like, we knew this, Tosin. We said, like, if Barcola doesn't extend, we want to get the maximum price we can get for him. We're not going to do an. Do you want to do an Mbappe, Tosin? Do you want to keep him for this season and hope he
that
extends?
was the plan. That was what I
That
was
was never the
thinking.
plan, though. Because we've been trying to extend him since the Euros, right? I remember when he went
100%.
to the
Yeah.
Euros, we're trying to extend him. And
Before
for
the
me,
Euro, so
yeah,
2 years now.
yeah, for me, it's like if Barcola, he's won 2 Champions Leagues, Tosin, so many domestic titles, and he knows he's never going to become a starter at PSG, Tosin. Then Boaz, obviously, he's not going to start over him. And both Kvara and Due are young, and they're both better than him. It's
Kvara and Due
unfortunate.
are the now. They're the now. They're not even like the
Well,
future or anything. Like they're the now.
but
And
Kvara
Barcola,
is 1 year older, I think, and Due is younger.
yeah, Barcola's supposed to be the now as well. Like he's supposed to be, you know. The thing is, he's a good competitor for both of them. He is.
Yeah, he is. I
Now,
agree.
like now that if he goes and the level drops, and players hit patches of bad form, like it can happen to anyone.
Yeah.
What are we gonna say? Like,
But Tosin, I agree with you. I wanted to keep Barcola. You wanted to keep PSG wanted to keep Barcola, but he doesn't want to stay. Like, there isn't that much we can do. And when it comes to Mbaye, Tosin, you probably have read all those reports, man. It's unfortunate because majority of the
yeah,
negative
I
stuff,
didn't
it's not
really care
Mbaye.
about that. I didn't
It's
really
his
care about
entourage,
that.
it's his mom, it's his father. Because you remember we realized it after AFCON? I remember you kept asking, why isn't Mbaye playing? Why isn't Mbaye getting any minutes after the very good AFCON he had with Senegal?
And the form he had with us
Yeah.
before going to AFCON.
Yeah, that Mets performance, the goal he scored in that game. I'm just happy we're gonna get crazy money. We're basically gonna get 200 mil for both.
No, I'm gonna say like it's gonna be like 150 million for both. I think Liverpool gonna be like we're gonna pull up with 150 million for both players, and we're just gonna have to accept it.
No, no, no. The thing with Mbaye we could keep. Tosin, we're not forced to sell Mbaye. Barcola we're forced to sell because his price will plummet going into next summer.
Yeah, no, both are gone. Both are gone. Like the message was clear
Oh
after
yeah,
today. Both are gone. So.
I think they asked Lucho about it as well, like a press after the game, Yeah, Luis Enrique, Bradley Barcola, and Ibrahim Mbaye. I'll talk about the transfer window after it closes.
Yeah. So what do you make of the potential signings? What do you make of Fed? Like, basically, what we just did is we replaced the backups with the new backups. That's just all it is.
Yeah. And that's
We
the
just
thing,
replaced
the three backups, Barcola, Kang, Gonzalo, they knew they were never going to become starters. Plus, they felt, the hunger wasn't there anymore, Tosin, because they won all the trophies. They won 2 Champions Leagues, Tosin. Like, what more is there to win?
Big time Champions League night. Which of those 3 players do you see? Do you see starting a big game? Like,
what you mean?
Between Ferran,
if someone is injured,
and Mika Goetz. Yeah, if someone's injured, they got to deputize. They got to pull up big time Champions League game, whether at home or away from the crib.
Because it's clear he's the one that Luis Enrique raised the most.
Yeah, he does rate him, but the thing is, Akliush, like, he's done well thus far, but he's just been tidy. He's just been safe. Eventually, we got to see more. We got to see more. We got to see more of the whole. We got to see more of the whole load. Pause. But if I had to pick a player, y'all gonna call me crazy. I think Ferran, bro. I think Ferran gonna get in this team. I think Ferran is that 9.5 profile that is gonna sneak into this team, bro. Like, I think Lucho's gonna. This is a player. When Lucho first got the Spanish job, he scored 12 goals in his first 15 games under Lucho with Spain.
Yeah.
Like, he was cooking crazy. Like, I remember the hat-trick against Germany. Fabian played that game. I think he assisted one of the goals. So I think Ferran, he gonna understand the system, bro. Like, he gonna pull up. Like, I have an odd feeling about Ferran this season.
Like, could be, Joseph. Like, this is very needed competition, because I never saw Kang as a potential starter. I never saw Gonzalo as a potential starter. Barcola was the only one. And now we have 3 players that will add competition, and all are very hungry because they haven't won anything. They haven't won anything in their career.
Well, one of them just won the
World Cup.
Yeah.
But like at club level, they will bring needed hunger.
El Tiburon, man. Let's fucking go, man.
And by the way, sorry to interrupt you, Tosin, but obviously we need a beautiful introduction for Mr. Junior himself. Obviously, haven't talked since the Champions League final.
Yo, what's good? It's popcorn mic, man. You know, you can just pull up and just say what up for Junior. You could just butt it in like at any point.
Nah, I didn't want to interrupt what you were saying.
And obviously, I think he deserves massive praise. During the summer, he was obviously working with the Zone, covering Canada at the World Cup, and also a little bit of France as well.
For real? Dang, that's dope.
Nah, it was good. But listen, we're back to here to talk about the best club in the world. Unfortunately, not the result we wanted. I didn't see him. I guess Mo, your thoughts, and like, what do you think overall about the game? Because for me, for this game, it was a bit weird in the sense that obviously I'm gutted that we didn't win the trophy, but I thought that overall we were all right. Like, Vitinha went and said that he thought that they played pretty well. It's just that we just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, and just maybe up front.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest, man. Let's be honest. This game was irrelevant.
No.
It was the French Federation handing RC Lens a trophy on a platter. Desiree Doué, from the pass from Vitinha, is on side. The ref just had to work today. They had to cook up. The French Federation had to cook up something today, so the Paris Saint Germain aren't just raking in all the trophies. That's really what it was. Like, bro, I don't know. That's one of the worst calls. There were so many bad calls in this game, but I'm not really gonna. There's no point delving into it.
I think it was. Let's not do the Barca gimmick, right? Because they tried to go and claim that what was it? Gonzalo Ramos to go listen. If it was offside, they showed the lines.
Yeah, look. They doctor those lines. They doctor them shits.
No. Because I remember when I watched the Villa game, and I saw the Doué pause, and then when they showed it, I was like, "Yo, Doué could be onside." But when I saw this one, I was
he's
like,
obviously
no.
on. He's obviously on.
So here's the picture. You can see the ball is still at Vitinha. And the main difference is you see, here's the Arsenal player, here's Due. And Due is like with his chest.
Yeah.
It's all nonsense. You guys, like, it's all nonsense. It's very clear that he's onside.
Bro, I'm like, listen.
But look, the French Federation had to do what they had to do. Like,
but hold on, but then we could say that we were fortunate that this game ends 1-0 because Lens should have had that goal. That, you know, when Fabian caused a foul, the ref should have played advantage there. Like, we were fortunate that he
because they had the ball, dangerous opportunity.
Yeah.
That was that.
I mean,
that was,
the only
at the end
complaint
of the game.
I can have at French Federation, Tosin, is when I saw the schedule, like way before. We've had the Trophees Des Champions in January. Suddenly, they just squeezed it in between the UEFA Super Cup and the beginning of Ligue 1. And then you see, have you guys seen the Ligue 1 schedule that we have?
Yeah, we've got
it's impossible that they did like a draw and we got Stade de Rennes, Lille, Monaco, Brest, Marseille. This is impossible. This is like 5 out of the 7 toughest teams.
Yeah. Is what it, and even like with this whole the Trophees des Champions, apparently, did you guys hear how it like even got like why was that Lens? So apparently, initially, I think they were planning on having it. I think in the Ivory Coast initially, but then there were issues there, so they couldn't have it there. Then they tried going and doing somewhere else, but they didn't want to redo it like in Doha. So they wanted to go and do it in France, but the Stade de France, which would be like the natural venue, that was busy. And so I think what they decided to do was they literally had like it was just a lottery, like randomized. They did it, and it just so happened that it was Lens Stadium. And then also, like, obviously the PSG Ultras then went and like they boycotted, like, this is absolutely ridiculous. And so they weren't even. So it was basically just a Ligue 1 game.
No, we shouldn't be arguing about that. I remember 2024.
Yeah, we had the same
thing. All our games, all the domestic cup games were at the park.
Yeah,
like that was a crazy advantage, to be fair.
Yeah, that's why I didn't complain about it too much. But Hakimi Jr. said exactly what you said. He said today felt like we were playing a Ligue 1 match rather than a neutral final, like we played away. But still. But no, we know that Ligue 1 wants to fuck us up as much as possible to make the league look competitive. And wow, Ligue 1 is so good. But
no, that's all it is.
We could have still won this game.
At the end of the day, before these two,
I'm looking at him.
I hear you, but before these two finals were played, if you ask any fan, like, would you rather win the UEFA Super Cup or the Trophees des Champions? I mean, I'm sure
for sure
100% of fans.
I mean, if we're being honest, this is probably of all the trophies that PSG can win the least important.
Would you rather win this one or Intercontinental final?
Intercontinental,
yeah.
So of all the trophies, Ligue 1, Coupe de France, Champions League, obviously, the UEFA Super Cup, Intercontinental Cup, this is the least important of them. And I guess it just means that we can't do a quintuple for like the season. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another thing, I always love to follow patterns.
No, just do a fucking treble, man. Fuck off.
No, I always love to follow patterns, especially when it comes to PSG. This is the insane pattern I found. Season 1, Luis Enrique, we lose 1 trophy. Season 2, we lose 1 trophy. Season 3, we lose 1 trophy. And so far, season 4, we've lost 1 trophy. Does this mean we're not going to lose any of the remaining trophies?
Hopefully.
Look, man, this team gets a pass from me this season, man. Like, I'm just a spectator.
You're saying this, and then in November,
in November when we're down, you're gonna start saying fire them all.
Nah, I'm just here for the ride, man. Like,
no, but it is true. I think the team has built up good capital. Like, then you can't win. Like, even people like last season, people still said, "Oh,
it's just what's been disappointing is the coverage we've gotten from the back-to-back. We haven't gotten the coverage we deserve. Like, that's really what's been disappointing."
I don't even think. Have you guys seen like? Well, I mean, you guys
definitely
must have heard them, but like all the excuses that people are bringing up, like the whole gimmick of like wrestling players, all this, and
they use that to try to like. It's such a weak ass excuse too, like because players don't even agree with that. Players want to play games. Players want rhythm.
And they always show the minutes of our players, but they don't show that Dambouz had like 4 injuries, with 2 of them being huge. Due having
Honestly,
a bunch of injuries.
the whole thing is just an attack on Dembouz. Really, it's not even like the whole PSG. It's mostly just Dembouz. I swear to God.
I mean, I think they typically use Dembouz as the scapegoat because I mean we'd probably say what the face of PSG, but they do say that about they'll say that about Kvara too.
Yeah, like Kvara Ballon d'Or purchases. They're like, oh, how can he win with 8 league goals? Yeah. Same people, by the way, Junior, that were pushing Yamal for
Ballon d'Or. And also, I think I remember because I asked you about it. There was a
the only player that should win. Look, man, Kvara should win Ballon d'Or. If Kvara doesn't win Ballon d'Or, any other player that wins Ballon d'Or will be seen as the weakest Ballon d'Or winner ever. Like,
I disagree. Even if Dembele wins it,
Dembele should not win it, man. He'll get cooked if he wins it. Like, he should not win.
Well, I mean, I think this time around there's less clear candidates for it, but Dembele has a serious push.
Dembele has a serious push, but the World Cup was just as a Dembouzista, it was just it was hurtful to watch. To see
Dembouz.
him to be a lapdog to Mbappe.
The thing is, but Dembele had a good World Cup.
No, but he was just a lapdog, man. Holding the rock for him before penalties, changing boots at halftime. He's just doing too much, man.
So you're not pushing. You're not gonna advocate for Dembouz Ballon d'Or push
this season. I mean,
because the thing is, Kvara was not at the World Cup, right? And it's not like Dembele had
the thing is, Kvara is just the best player in Europe. Period. So if you're the best player in Europe, you win the Ballon d'Or. It's just that simple.
The big thing is that he wasn't at the World Cup. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Dembele, you could say that Dembele, he wasn't.
But no one was that great. No one was that great at the World Cup.
Plus, Dembouz won Ligue 1 Player of the Season as well.
Yeah,
I agree. No, it's an underrated season for Dembouz. If you're talking about the reigning Ballon d'Or winner at a World Cup, he's probably the best performer ever at a World. If you really think about it, maybe Messi. And Messi doesn't really count because he's in his own lane. So, yeah, Dembele had an underrated season. I think he had 40 goals and assists in 51 games. In what? A goal and assist every 70 minutes or something like that. He had a good season, very good season, but he didn't have that signature game, really. He had a chance.
Hold on, what the game against Bayern?
Yes,
Bayern first leg, 2 goals, 1 assist. Second leg scores within the first 3 minutes. That's
everybody. That's just everybody was cooking that first game. But
that's a statement performance.
All attackers were cooking. I hear you. He cooked up.
Hat-trick at the World Cup as well.
Yeah,
I think quickest since 1993.
Quickest hat-trick. No, I'm saying he had an underrated season. I'm not denying it, but
but you're saying so he doesn't have those one you could even argue that
he needed that one.
Hold on, but you could argue
it was that
final.
It was either that final, the final against Arsenal, where he needed a real moment, or it was the semifinal against Spain. One of those games, man.
I feel if anything, I mean, tell me if you guys think otherwise. I feel he had more big moments, marquee moments this season than last season. In the big, last season, you could say, okay, yeah, he had good moments.
The level he was on from January to May.
True. Again, of course, I think his season last year, but I'm talking about Yamal perform where you think of that, Dembele, Bayern Munich. You think him against Chelsea. Him and Liverpool scoring 2 goals away at Anfield.
Him against Marseille.
Yeah.
No, Dembele is the only player since I think it's him, Ronaldo, Messi, I think Diego Milito in 2010, where they scored in the group stages, round of 16, quarter, semifinal, and the final. He had a very good. If Dembouz's name was Cristiano Ronaldo, he probably wins Ballon d'Or. If his name just off of scoring in those games, but I don't know, man. This season, it's just Kvara was all world as well. You know what I mean? You had an all world teammate.
True. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Kavar had a like. I feel I don't know. I feel like even with you saying this, I feel like we're still massively underrating Dembouz. Like as Mo said previously, he's the Ligue 1 player of the season. Again, obviously Kavar was definitely better in the Champions League, but Dembele did not have Dembele scored in the final, semi-final, quarter-final, round of 16 of the Champions League. In fact, I saw a crazy stat that yeah, go on.
No, you go.
Oh, I was saying that. I saw a stat that in the Champions League all time, from the semifinal onwards, Dembele is the player with the fourth most GA. Only Messi, Ronaldo, and Benzema have more GA from the semifinal onwards. Dembele is on 9 GA from the semifinal onwards in the Champions League. And all those GA came in the last 2 seasons.
No, respect. Yeah, 7 of those 9 GA came in the last 2 seasons. Yeah.
I think it was 9. He didn't have any semifinal GA before. The season 23-24, obviously we didn't score. And at Barca, his only time he went to the semis was 18-19, and I don't think he got an assist, and he obviously didn't score.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So he's got 9 GA in 2 Champions League campaigns from the semifinal onwards. I think he's 6 goals at a World Cup, 2 assists, 8 GA total. I think he's now tied with Thierry Henry for the third most highest scoring Frenchman at World Cups. Only obviously the dictator and Just Fontaine were above him. And then you also have to remember he is the current Ballon d'Or winner.
No, I hear you. It's just gonna look optically. It's just not gonna look good if he gets it again, man.
If he gets it again, bro, the
blowback will be too much, man.
Yeah, from who? So why do you care about what people think?
Yeah. But what are you gonna go? You could say that maybe you think I'm not saying that I think Harry Kane can go win it. You could say Elise, even Yamal, based on all the fact that
honestly, bro, I think the 2 PSG players are the best candidates. So
no. For me, you know what? We'll actually do this. 1 second. To make it easy, we're going to do this. So we're going to do our top 5 for Ballon d'Or. I remember we did this last year as well. So we're going to do it again. And because you started off all of this, Tosin, I want to see your top 5 first.
It's going to be interesting.
I started this? I swear Junior started this.
No, I think he responded back to. I remember Junior wanted to tell me something about some visual design or something, and then you start talking about Ballon d'Or or something. So let's hear it, Tosin. What's your top 5?
I don't even care about Ballon d'Or this year.
You clearly you said if Kvara doesn't win it.
Yeah, you said he's the best player in Europe.
Yeah. You know, I always say in Europe, I've always been saying that because I still think in the world, as corny as it sounds, I think the World Cup showed Messi is still the best in the world. Yeah.
So I'm assuming this is your top 2 by what you have said.
Yeah. Before the Super Cup, in the back of my mind, I was like, whoever performs in the Super Cup is who I'll push for Ballon d'Or. And Kavar performs, so.
All right, fair enough.
That's how I looked at it, pretty much going into. And then 3, 4, 5 is irrelevant, man. That's just Kane, Mbappe, and Olise,
Okay.
However you rank them.
Yeah. You have Mbappe in there.
Yeah, I mean, top scorer in pretty much every competition.
So this is your vote.
Yeah, this is how I would do it.
All right.
That's how.
Raju, you want to go or I should go?
You can go.
Okay. I would have Kane number 1. I think he most goals in a season, only behind Messi in 2011, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, he didn't win one of the big trophies, but individually, and he was actually good in big games as well. Something I question him often. In second spot, I have Dembele. performing at the World Cup, Liga, Champions League, and his knockout stage. I mean, that's one of the best. I mean, it's comparable to. It's up there with the CR7 best knockout stage campaigns. Like, has Messi even had a better knockout stage campaign than Dabuz had last season? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, 7 goals is a lot of goals.
Okay, I'm just showing the names I'm thinking of: Mbappe, Kvara, and
Ulisse?
Nah. Yeah, Ulisse should be ahead of Yamal, but it's just that PR, man. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Anyway,
You know what? Yamal had a very good season.
It's just his World Cup was so ass, man.
Yeah, but I think the Ballon d'Or will tell us how much does La Liga really weigh in the grand scheme of things. Because back in the day, you could just win the La Liga and win Ballon d'Or.
Yep.
You know? But yeah, I mean, Yamal, the thing with Yamal is if you look at the Ballon d'Or criteria, it is performance in big games. They said even this season there's a bigger onus on it. Like there's a bigger emphasis on like for performances in big games, big matchups. Yamal, he had 2 penalties against Newcastle. He had an assist, I think, in the Copa del Rey against Atleti, where they lost. They lost the tie anyway. Then he scored
in the return,
off of the guy who'll be carrying him with his movement with the great assist, Ferran Torres del Tiburon. Yamal, 52 big chances created. The highest recipient of those 52 big chances created, Ferran Torres with 18. Excellent mover. What a signing by Paris Saint Germain, but I digress. Yeah, like I don't think Yamal, he doesn't fit the individual performances in big game criteria. Like that. It ruins it. It ruins it for him. So I just don't see him winning Ballon d'Or. I don't think he'll come close to it. But he is a world champion, and you can't tell that dude shit.
Sure.
Like, okay, Fabian is a world champion. Ferran Torres is a world champion. I'm looking at. For me, it doesn't mean.
No. Fabian being a world champion is beautiful.
No, I know. I'm just saying when it comes to Yamal, I don't care the trophy you've won. I want to see your impact, and I can name 5, 6, maybe 7 Spain players that were more impactful.
No. I mean, okay, he didn't have a bad World
Cup. No, but Yamal had impact though. Yamal still had impact.
No, and especially in the final, the biggest games of all, he dropped a generational stinker. I remember his free kick as well.
If he scores he wins the Ballon d'Or.
He had good fortune. He had really good fortune inside those first 10 minutes. Like where Yamal had it, he's 1v1 and he misses. Like, bro, the ball like ricochets, finds its way to Olmo. Olmo plays it back to him in the box. Yamal got to score that. He got to score that. Like that's in the final.
He just wasn't all that good at that. Like you could argue, like, did he even have a better World Cup than like Doué?
No, he did not. No, actually, he did. I think he did. I think on the globality of things, he did.
Well, like, okay.
What I liked about Yamal is he made a very conscious effort to stay wide, stretch the field, make sure the field stays big, and he also made. I can't believe he was making a lot of runs in behind. He was just unlucky, like the one against France. I'm not sure he's offside there. Again, another doctored clip, like. That's what they be doing. Like it's crazy, but yeah, like I thought Yamal he wasn't great. He had a 6 out of 10 World Cup,
Yeah,
but is that good enough to win the Ballon d'Or? Is that good?
The thing is, I think overall he had
his Champions League campaign isn't good enough either. So
I think for me the biggest thing is that he had an overall better season than he did like he was more consistent, but he has less big moments. Like last year, the reason Lamine Yamal was in a Ballon d'Or conversation was the Inter tie, the Madrid Clásicos, and then the France Nations League, right? That's why he got into those Ballon d'Or conversations. This year doesn't really have. You could say maybe the Atletico performance second leg of the Champions League and maybe the Copa del Rey second leg too, but apart from that,
Atleti, man. He's just Atleti, man. Like,
exactly, and especially like this year,
you know who else
in
was
the big
Atleti,
game.
man? You know who else was Atleti, man?
Oh, El
El
Tiburon.
Tiburon. He was always scored against Atleti. He scored against us too. Don't forget, last season he scored against us. Like,
he did.
Yo, he's actually underrated, bro. Like, I'm seeing niggas say Gonzalo better than Ferran, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. That shit crazy. Like, Ferran scored 20. How many goals did he score last season? 22 off the bench. How many goals did he score season prior? I'm sure it was around 20 plus as well.
Wait, how many?
He scored goals.
Wasn't Gonzalo our second highest goal scorer?
Yeah, no. The season prior, Gonzalo hit like 25, 26.
Even last season, let me check for.
Actually, no, he didn't hit 25. No, he hit like 20.
No, he had 12 of the season.
Junior, you want to do yours?
Yeah, sure. I think first, I think Dembele. I think he has a good shot. I think it's tight though between him and second, and I have Kane second. I think just for me, Dembele is. I mean,
bro, what? Like Kane, I'm not getting the Kane thing.
But the reason I have Kane is
I'm not as enthusiastic about the Kane shout as you guys.
Well, he had second most goals ever in a European campaign.
Like there have been Bayern players with better, like Lewandowski 2020, for example. You know, like if Lewandowski 2020 didn't win a Ballon d'Or, there's no way
that was good. But like, Kane, bars like this year, I think goals. Oh yeah, first and foremost, Kane outscored him that season for one, and two.
I know. Like
the only thing is, and also
20
like
penalties, but yeah.
But even then though, like Lewandowski's like Champions League campaign that year wasn't all that crazy. Like Bayern, just in general, you can even say PSG too. Like it wasn't that crazy either. Whereas Kane turned up, right? You could say okay, he wasn't good in second leg against PSG, but scored both legs. Scored, if I'm not mistaken, both legs against Madrid. So he turned up in the big games.
He did.
Had crazy GA, broke records, won.
No, his hat trick in the DFB Pokal final against who did they play? Was it Stuttgart or I forget the team? But yeah, that was an iconic. Like I think it was his second goal.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, like no, he had iconic moments this season. It's just. Yeah. Olise was voted best player in your league. He wasn't voted. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's why for me at number 3. Oh, so I think there's 5 people for me that I had in my top 5. For me, Dembele, Kane for sure. I have, and not saying the order right now, but then Olise, Yamal, and Rodri.
Rodri got no business.
I'll put.
Yeah, Rodri was he was so ass in the season. I don't care that he had a good World Cup. Like, was he overall better than Mbappe last season?
No. That's
no. But the thing for me though is
wow, like you just wow, like Mbappe was like the dude everyone was talking about all summer. Like
Mbappe cannot be
on Mbappe. And,
Mbappe cannot be in
not
the top
even in your
5,
top 5.
No, hold on. I'm also basing it off the criteria is also what you've done with your team. Mbappe did not win it's not even like the season before where he fugazied the Super Cup and the Intercup. He won 0 trophies. So all those top goal scorer, Champions League, La Liga, World Cup, he didn't win anything. If Mbappe is in the top 5, it's a big. Yeah, go on.
Kane, I think. So, you think? I don't think Kane is a worthy Ballon d'Or winner. I think he's a worthy Gerd Muller Trophy winner. He can win that. But Ballon d'Or, it's got to go to the best player on the continent.
No, I think if he wins it, I wouldn't be. For me, if any of the 5 win it, I'm not mad. I think it's fair. I think though, over the 5 that I've listed, I think Olise has the least, the lowest probability of winning it though. But even Olise, set the record for the most assists in a European campaign as well. Most assists at a World Cup as well ever.
Yeah, it's just he's just the Mbappe but with assists. Mbappe led top assists.
You're keeping this?
Did Jamal have a better? He did have a better season than Rodri. Yeah. Actually, I think I'm happy with that.
All right. Do you guys think this is going to happen?
Oh, I really have no idea what's going to happen.
I think Kane will win it. Like when you look at all the numbers, everything, I think Kane will win it.
I think that would be a disservice to football. Like I think he wins the Gerd Muller Trophy. He doesn't win.
No, but that's obviously that's given to him immediately. Yeah, and Kane's a good.
He can enjoy that trophy on the night, in London. But yeah, it's either look at the end of the day. Look, I just think for the neutral fan, the Paris Saint Germain era has been boring to y'all. Like that's fine, but you have to still understand that Paris Saint Germain is the center of this shit. Of this year, like I don't see how your top two is just not Paris Saint Germain. Like I just don't see. Yeah, you had Kvara out of it too, Junior. That's nuts. That's actually nuts to me.
For me, it's just because of
that's nuts.
I think it's because I'm thinking of the World Cup and how much it weighs, and also it's also like Kvara was really like if I'm gonna go and ding, whatchamacallit, Rodri. Because of the season, and it's only because like he had a good World Cup, but then Kvara wasn't like exceptional in the league, right? He had a really, 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 really good Champions League campaign, but wasn't all that in the league.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like the winner this year is gonna be just too contentious.
Well, I mean, you could also
last season was just like clear cut,
I mean,
clear cut,
Somebody said Junior Rodri over Mbappe. Let's be serious. Again, I'm going based off of the Ballon d'Or criteria. Rodri still has 3 trophies. He won the Carabao Cup, FA Cup with City, World Cup.
Rodri could win it then. You don't think Rodri could win it?
I think he could. And I think the fact that best player at the World Cup too.
Yeah, that golden ball at the World Cup is a big deal.
Like for me though, Mbappe should be nowhere near top 5. Nowhere near top 5. Like Mbappe being a top 5 is a bigger disappointment to football, injustice to football than Yamal finishing second last year for me.
Rodri kind of. Would y'all say Rodri robbed that golden ball though?
I don't think he robbed it.
You don't think PSG should just?
I think Messi probably deserved it. Was more deserving of it.
Like Spain were really good, but I think Rodri's influence is getting.
No, Rodri had a good World Cup. I felt he was like a top 5.
But like that back 4 though, that back 5. Forget back 4. That back 5, because I'm counting the goalkeeper Unai Simon. Unai Simon's World Cup is better than 2014 Neuer. Like no bullshit.
No,
2002 Oliver Kahn.
No.
It's better than all.
No, it's
bro.
Not,
the man conceded 1 goal.
Yeah, because
the man conceded 1 goal.
That's more so. Okay, that's more so the defensive.
And he was a sweeper keeper, bro. The man shut down Mbappe by himself in the semifinals.
Don't get me wrong. He was hold on.
Mbappe getting locked up by a sweeper keeper.
Hold on, Kate. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He was good, but it's like it's more so because he had nothing to do. Right? It's not because like, oh my goodness.
No, he had a lot to do actually.
No, okay. Bar again. I would say bar that game against France where he
was always alert. The man was always alert. Like
no, I just think he was just a really good team in front of him.
Either way, like the back 4 too, like the center backs, the full backs. Like
I think he gets a bit of like
won them the World Cup, man. Like
the Arsenal, like it's just more so like he has a really good defense in front of him, so he doesn't really suffer many chances.
No, I think Unai Simon. I think he played out of his skin. Goalkeepers usually just play above their levels. They overperform during World Cups. It's just normal. I'm not saying Unai Simon is world class or anything, but that World Cup he was playing out of. He was an alien.
Okay, let's go back a little bit to the game. The PSG ratings website right here, which has gotten even bigger and bigger with time. All right, let me see. All right. So, Matviev Safonov. What'd you guys give him?
I don't know, 6, like fine.
Is that like your average rating? Like when you give someone an average rating, you give a 6?
Y'all want to be harsher this season?
No, but I mean, for the game today, like he was fine. Like he's average. Like the goal he concedes, not much he can do there.
Speaking of Safonov, what do you guys think of the guy in goal on the other team?
Rissier.
What do y'all think of it? Yeah, y'all think there's a pickup there after the Suzuki failure? A pickup. Like what y'all think about pick? Bro, he was making some good passes too into midfield.
Yeah, he's got.
Actually, I was impressed.
And he's also taking over Chevalier's spot on the national team. So I didn't even think about it like that. Maybe, but maybe not this.
They want to sign a goalkeeper before the end of the window. So,
but the thing, isn't it to then send out one of them on loan?
No, the plan was the actual plan was to keep Safonov and get Suzuki, but Chevalier didn't want to leave. So then the additional plan was to keep Chevalier and send Suzuki on loan. But I don't know, when it comes to backup keepers, I don't really care. Matviev Safonov, I'm very happy with him. Showed us a great knockout stage campaign last year and has the trust of all the players. So I'm not really thinking about it. Even when the Suzuki reports came out, I was a bit confused. I think it was more of an opportunity signing.
Yeah.
Because whenever Suzuki goes to another club, he's not going to Villa. If we want to buy him in the future, he's going to cost double the amount or something. So I think PSG just went for an opportunity there. But as you said, and one thing with Safonov, he showed today with all the counterattacks, great sweeper keeper. So many times, I remember in the beginning of the second half, you guys remember? They started off with a long ball in behind.
Yeah, I remember.
And he came out really quickly. That was something I remember Donna was so bad at. And I read that Donna had a disaster class today, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's just playing. It's just the Donna we saw beginning half the season. Like, can't claim crosses, the silly mistakes here and there, can't play with the ball out of his feet, or is not really good at it. Yeah. So the point, like, we're now City fans are like basically wanting to sell him or don't want him anymore.
Yeah, because when I look back at the Robert Sanchez performance against us under Maresca at the Club World Cup, it was a lot of ball playing. The long balls he played down the right side all the time to Gusto.
Yeah.
Donna can't do that.
Yeah.
But I could give Safonov like an average rating, 6.5, somewhere there. I didn't feel he was bad. And he didn't need to be good. As I think he only faced 2 shots on target this game. Like 3 or something. Hakimi, actually felt he was good down that right side. It's good seeing Hakimi. You know, we missed him so much last season. And him bombing down that right side, I thought he had a really good connection with Warren as well.
I didn't see nearly. I mean, I don't think he was nearly as impactful.
Yeah, I thought Hakimi was not
especially when we went a man up. Like, that's when you think, okay, he's going to be bombing. Now you're going to see him a lot more. And I just don't really think he brought much. So, like, I'd be not bad, but like
it was just the space wasn't there. Like, he usually got the ball on like next to the corner flag, with them having like 10 men in the box. But yeah, fair. And then his recovery was important, both him and Nuno, because they just spammed like long balls, and he was important, I felt. Okay, this is a player we need to talk about because there's been a lot of discussion about him. Do you guys blame the goal on Digne? Do you guys think he made a mistake? Because I don't think so.
Me neither.
I think it's a good ball in behind. Thauvin reads it well.
He's just unlucky.
I think it also took a deflection off Warren. Like, there's not much he can do there. Like, obviously, go on.
No, I'm gonna just say beyond that though, like he just wasn't assured in like other areas. Like I remember a couple ball losses in the opposition half, like where he had Kvara wide the fuck open on the left. Like And he's just not sure of himself defensively at all. Like, and you know that they're gonna pick on him. That's gonna be the game plan. If they see, oh, Lucas Digne on the team sheet, okay, that's food. And I just think, as this season, wanes, like we're just gonna be content with your average, 5 out of 10 game from Digne. That's what he brings. He gives you a 5 out of 10 game to game. He's gonna give you a nice 5 to 6 out of 10.
I actually felt he was good. He had a good link up with Kvara, as he's very technical. They had some good 1-2s as well. The only thing I think he needs to improve on is his crossing.
Yeah, that's what
he constantly kept crossing to the front post.
Yeah.
But at PSG,
no, see, that's when he's gonna get like his
sevens. We don't have a striker that runs into the far post. We have players like that staying behind. They're looking for the pass back. But I guess that comes with time.
Yeah, I mean, he's just someone that players are gonna pick on. Simple as that. Like.
Yeah, he isn't the best defensively. He's better offensively and with the ball. I'll give him a 6 as well.
He had no business starting this game, by the way.
I'd say 5. I just don't think he really brought much
the game.
Start.
Like, this is not the game to start him. This is just not the game to start him.
Yeah, but you know why he started, right?
No idea. No.
No, Nuno picked up something in the Aston Villa game. So we didn't want to force him to play that. Same with Neves. Neves also picked up something, and he was completely out of the squad. So Nuno was supposed to start if he was fully fit. And Nuno obviously also got injured at the World Cup, so we definitely don't want to take any risks with him. Pacho, I've given him a 6.5. Good recoveries. Had to defend a lot in the channels, a lot of 1v1 situations.
Yeah.
Didn't think he did that much wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Your favorite junior, Zabani? Like Zabani, there was some stuff I got mad at, and then he made some good interceptions. But my biggest question mark with him is aerially. Like he lost.
He never. I feel like, is it me or he never like contest like the Euro deals? Will always let it fall or let the striker go.
Yeah,
like,
and then he just like holds him from behind.
Yeah,
but that's exactly what the striker wants. Like Sima always won the header, held it up, and then gave it to a teammate. And then obviously his recovery speed is very slow as well.
I mean, he didn't have a bad. I'll say 6. Like he was meh.
Someone I want to give praise, Lucas Beraldo. This is the biggest game he started in, and he was so good. Because he won the ball, his tackling, he wanted to press in the upper field like 5 times at least. It was just, Kvara couldn't get the right when they got the ball.
I thought he was, again, meh. I mean, I think our midfield was probably the weakest bit of our game. I guess, I agree with you. This is probably the biggest game he started in midfield, but like this is a far cry from was it Angers when he scored, got an assist. It wasn't that performance, but see a 6 for me at least.
I'll go up a little bit, 6.5. Vitinha created the joint most chances this game, had the most touches, most passes. He was obviously the one that, the goal that Tosin thinks is onside. He was the one that, it was a beautiful pass from him. And he kept doing that pass. I remember once he found Warren as well.
Yeah, I think the one thing is that, because you had Beraldo, Vitinha, Warren starting, he had to almost be like the creative engine. And I mean, he can do it. And obviously, he would take shots from far, but I don't think it was really his best role. But I thought he was, all right. Like 6.5, I'd give to Vitinha for me.
Okay, I'll push up a little bit to 7. Warren, I felt Warren was good.
Yeah.
Good movement, good physicality. But as you said, like the midfield was, because the way Arsenal was playing, the midfield didn't have that much to do.
Yeah.
There wasn't space in behind for them to feed the attackers on. And we can't forget, Vitinha put that amazing pass. You remember for Achilleos Jr.?
Yeah, where he was blocked. Yeah. Dang, sure. Yeah.
Khvicha, I've seen a lot of critique, both from Parisians and non-PSG fans, about his performance today, saying that he only turns up when the ball has stars on it.
I mean, based on the day, I think they're probably on the right. I think this is one of those like Khvicha just doesn't care. It's I don't know. Maybe it's in France. Yeah, he did not look up for it.
What would you say then?
I really don't think he was on the odds like 4, if I'm being honest. If by his standards.
Yeah, I mean, we should have high expectations. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what? Let's do 4.5. I'm already gonna give my man of the match.
Yeah.
To what do you call him? Desboy?
Desbol.
Desbol.
Dezball. Desbol.
What a
I thought,
performance.
What a performance. What? Created the joint most chances created, had the most touches in the opposition box with 14, 9 dribbles in the game. I think he won 11 duels.
Hit the crossbar.
Would have gotten me assist for that Fabian equalizer.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh no, and he was part of that action. You remember Nuno?
Yeah, the Nuno.
Fabian, Due, Nuno.
Yeah, Due is feeling himself today. I think this is going to be a big season for Due.
Yeah, man of the match in the UEFA Super Cup. Best player today. And I think with the added competition, especially because, we've been pushing for Akhliouche, who's a left-footed right winger, the profile we'll be looking for. I think he's feeling more competition now.
True.
Plus, last season, it was filled with injuries for him. So I think this season he's like, I'm fit. And he didn't play that much at the World Cup. So I think his fitness levels are really good. Because think about it, him and Dembouz came back on the same day. But Due started both games. Due doesn't see Dembele as ready enough to start both games.
No, Due is one of like the fittest, like even for the French national team, like their fitness coach. Like he said, like Due is one of the fittest players he's ever seen. Like in terms of running, intensity, because obviously he was a midfielder. Like I thought he was really good today. I thought I'll give like 8 for me.
Like I see so many comparisons between him and Mbappe Jr. Like the athleticism. And Mbappe back in the day used to be humble and hardworking as well. Both signed to PSG at 19 years of age.
Yeah.
But honestly, Due first 2 seasons better than Mbappe's first 2 seasons.
Oh, 100%.
And can perform in big games as well.
True.
And I saw some crazy stats from last season about Due. I don't know if I can find it. Yeah. 13 of his 17 goals and assists in the Champions League have come in the knockout stages.
Oh, it's a big performance. I think he's already in like top or close to top 5 all time for like PSG in the knockout stages in like 2 seasons.
And he is the new king. Like whenever Dembouz leaves, and like we have Kvara as well. But no, Kvara gives me like Di Maria vibes, Junior. Like he's a soloist. But Due, he gives me future main man stuff.
And also, I think like I'm not sure if you've seen it, but like Due, I think Due like actually loves the club. Like how some people like
when he scored
pointing to the badge. Even you go back to the final, like he said, like j'adore ce club. He's saying I love this club. All this stuff, like what a player, man.
And I also think him being like a devout Christian, that gives you, how can I say, seriousness in life.
True, yeah.
When you are religious, when you adhere to God and so on.
Yeah.
So,
I think if it wasn't for the fact that we've got people like Warren and Mayulu who are like TTs, I think he's a future PSG captain. Like he's somebody that people like to be around. He's good friends with everybody in the dressing room. Obviously, there's also the fact he's French. Just unfortunate for him is that like there's Warren. Even then, like I don't know. I feel for me, like don't get me wrong, I love Warren but like Warren's very like timid and very shy. Like I would almost even go and say like I feel like Mayu might be a better like captain in terms of like actually speaking if it was to be a TT. But I think like Due, the charisma, the leadership, speaking.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Y'all finished the ratings?
On the last one.
Yeah. Oh, you're about to rate Akhliouche. Oh, you don't have a photo for him yet?
No, not yet. No, Akhliouche, improved performance from the UEFA Super Cup, and we always have to remind us that he's playing in a position he's never played before. I thought Dewey would play false nine and Achiliosh on the wing, but it's Achiliosh playing as the false nine. I looked at his heat map after the game. It's basically Dambu's heat map. He's getting touched on the left, playing with Khvicha, on the right with Dewey.
Those first 20 minutes, the fluidity between the front three was a joy to watch.
Same.
Like the way they were interchanging, like Akliush would pick up one pocket of space, then Dewey, he would beat defenders, like he had 8 dribbles today, Dewey. He was just the whole game, the whole 90 minutes, Dewey was just all action, pretty much. Just trying any and everything. Like him hitting the crossbar from that tight an angle.
That was insane.
That didn't surprise me because I knew everyone knew he was gonna go for that. Like,
and also we forgot also I mean, I don't think it was on purpose, but the one like the Dambu's miss, that was Dewey dribbling also in the box.
True.
Yeah.
I'll give Achiliosh like a 7, honestly. Or do you guys want to say 6.5?
No, I think 7. I thought he was good. I like it.
5.9. They cooking him.
No, it's for some reason, I don't know, the website was glitched or something. People couldn't vote. So it's only been one other person voting apart from us. When it comes to the bench players, we don't have to say that much. Nuno Mendes obviously getting a red card. He shouldn't let players go under his skin. And I think that's something a lot of teams will do against us this season, trying to get under our skin.
Yeah.
So, Nuno has to be careful. I thought Fabian had a really good substitute performance. Mayulu had a little good opportunity as well. But I want to talk about Dambu's because he came on to rescue us the game. He took a lot of shots, most of them going wide. He had good playmaking down that right-hand side as well.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's all about that opportunity. And I actually remember, if you guys remember when we played Arsenal in the Coupe de France, when Gonçalo scored the equalizer, went to penalties, Safanov heroics. In that game too, Dembele had like an identical chance that he missed.
No, he didn't.
Wow, I don't remember that far back.
I don't remember that chance.
Why?
Maybe.
I'll find PSG.
I might trust that.
He was actually cooking that game because I remember we started that game with the Dembele, Doué, and Kangan Lee front three.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No, I remember he cooked. It was just that missed opportunity. Yeah, I don't know if I can find that.
Honestly, not keeping Kang low key. I think it's just crazy. So you're gonna sell Barcola and Baye and Kang?
Again, Kang wanted to leave. Gonçalo wants to leave. Barcola wants to leave. And when it comes to Kang,
I didn't say Gonçalo, but I hear you.
When it comes to Kang, I think he did his best. Honestly, I don't think there was room for improvement with Kang. I think Lucha saw that as well. And he's not really a winger either. So swapping Kang for Achiliosh.
Lucho's just an enemy of anything that's creation from midfield. That's all it is, man.
But I mean, I don't know. Okay, so for all the wins that you mentioned, I think personally, I think Achiliosh is an improvement on Kang.
Yep.
I think for our system is an improvement.
I don't know. Junior.
I thought we had this ecosystem of technicians.
Wait.
I think so. I think but you say that and I agree. But why couldn't they have coexisted?
Hold on, you're cutting out.
Wait, your audio's lagging out.
11. Bernardo.
I can see your latency. It's only 2 lines. No, Junior, why I stopped you? I just wanted to get into this screen right here because we're talking about transfers. So what did you say? You said that Achiliosh is an upgrade on Kang, and I agree.
For me, yeah. For what we do is an improvement on Gonçalo Ramos, his play style.
Yeah, he's a better football player. The only thing I would give Gonçalo was that clutch gene he had, especially last season. It was insane.
Yeah. And then then the one bit is what? When you look at Dean, we didn't sell anybody, so okay, fine. It's an extra body.
Some additional depth.
Yeah. And then the Mika Götze one, that's where it's I guess that's to replace Barcola.
Yo, testing.
Yeah, we can hear you. It's better now.
No, but I was just saying, like, why couldn't Akliouche and Kang Lee coexist? Like, I've seen Manchester City lineups with Bernardo, Foden, Mahrez, all in the same 11. Like, I just don't see, like, you don't sell Lee and Baye and Barcola. Like, that's kind of what helps like, they're important parts of the system, apart from Mbaye, I guess, but he had potential.
So we said Lee and Baye and Barcola. Well, okay, you've got. So for Lee, you've got Akliouche, who's a direct replacement, who I think is better. For
I know, I'm just saying they could have coexisted. That's
all of them. You can't keep all of them, and
not necessarily all of them,
and Mika Götze as well. Like, I don't think, like, overall,
I think one of those three should have kept. I think one of those three. I think one of those three players should be kept between Barcola and Baye and Kang. I think one of those three players should have been kept.
Well, I mean, the best player amongst them is
at least you're leaning towards a style. Like, if you're keeping Kang, Barcola, right?
Yeah, Barcola is the best of the three. But even then, it's not like he wants to leave. It's not that, like, we've got him out. It's just that they don't want to stay. Okay, maybe Baye's a bit, a special case, but the other two, they wanted to leave.
No, you're right. Like, I just think we should have done a better job of convincing them of getting more minutes of, like, But Barcola, it was a done deal. With Kang, I think you could have found a way to keep Kang.
But the thing is, though, they had 2 seasons where, like, they had as examples, and it's not like Kang was not going to start starting over Doué on the right wing or whoever on the right wing. And
he doesn't need to start.
But then that's probably what he wants.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Same. It's like with Barcola. It's like Barcola, you could argue probably could start, right? Like, if you go,
Barcola started a bunch of Champions League games. Kang and Lee, he started.
So Kang and Lee, I understand what he wants.
Kang and Lee, it's understandable, yeah.
But the Barcola one, I think what he'll go and say, and even him, I understand, is that him is not like he would start. Yeah, he started against Chelsea, but he wants to start the big games, like 2 back-to-back Champions League finals. He didn't start.
So, if you look at the front line this season, what are you guys predicting in terms of, like, GA distribution? Like, especially with the new members that are coming in, like Ferran, Mika Götze. Mika Götze, to be honest, guys, like, I don't know what to make of dude, bro. Like, I
mean, he's a very technical player. I feel for me, he's
so
like
is
another
the rest
Doué.
of the team. Like,
He's another Doué.
Even Ferran is technical.
For me, Mika Götze is like another Doué. Like, super technical, really good, likes to dribble, really good with the ball at his feet. But I think he's a less versatile Doué because he's only a left winger. And also, again, he's at Ajax. It's hard to gauge, but he's not nearly as good defensively. Like, for me, he's a worse Doué.
You look at him as a worse. Well, I think he's faster though than Doué.
Maybe that, but he's not a Barcola who like I feel like if we were gonna get rid of Barcola, I felt like if we're gonna get rid of Barcola, I think we need to replace him with a similar profile as him. I think getting Mika Götze, he's a good player, technical, it'll work, but I feel like PSG lose a bit of that edge with, like, someone in behind.
I'm not even mad about his profile. It's just I'm thinking about, like, his metal, like is he built for this level? Because he played in the Champions League last season. He had a Champions League campaign just last season. 8 appearances, 0 goals, 1 assist.
He's playing for Ajax.
But then they're playing teams like Karabakh.
I mean, okay, I get, but then you could go and say, like, I don't know, what's a good example here? Like Pacho had 0 Champions League experience before, and look what he did. João Neves before, he had Champions League experience, not much. For Benfica, wasn't putting up crazy numbers.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I'm just saying, like, he hasn't shown anything though. Like, he had a whole Champions League campaign. Teams like Karabakh, Galatasaray. I mean, he should just like cook up in some of these games. He didn't cook up in any of them.
I mean, I think it's just to do with the team he plays for. I don't think it's a indication of like things before. Like Dewey had played in the Europa League before. He wasn't cooking up, or I mean, I don't know, a couple of good games, but I think you can't really judge a player based on like the previous club. He had like what 12 goals, 17 assists in the Eredivisie. Like, okay, even if you want to go say it's the Eredivisie, like you can only base it off of that. I think that if Lucho and Luis Campos are happy with him, I think there's something in there. For me, I've stopped doubting.
Yeah, no, I think he's a good player. It's just, man,
I just think it's unfortunate for Barcelona.
Before the off season, I said on this same channel, like, PSG, I said, just get me Diomande and Akliush for the front line, and I'm chilling. I did not know Diomande was going to go for 140 million.
Is that how much they actually pay for him in the end?
125 actually, base fee. 125.
Yeah, and it's probably even more than that because of the money that Rock Nation was demanding.
Man, this market is crazy. Like Mourinho's a piece of shit, man. He saw the Paris Saint Germain were about to get another high level winger. Yo, look at the fucking shit, like all the hoopla around him, bro. Before he left, like apparently Arsenal tried to get in the deal, Liverpool, City, and then Real Madrid. They just pull up. Yeah.
I've been thinking we don't need to overpay for him, so I mean, I'm not too fussed that we didn't get him.
Yeah, no. At the end of the day, I understand why we didn't get him. Like you can't overpay that much, but man, it's just that was the piece, man. That was a huge piece, man. Like we would have gotten a legitimate right-footed right winger with Hakimi behind him. And you see Akaliush playing false nine right now. Like, bro, Lucho is such a mindfuck. Like, you cop Akaliush, you expect him to hug the touchline on the right flank. This man Akaliush already playing false nine. And to be honest, inside those first 45 minutes, like he played false nine better than anyone other than Dembouz has played false nine.
Ever.
Like, actually, you know what? Due played false nine pretty well. Like in,
you're forgetting Mayulu as well.
Mayulu don't really play false nine. He plays more like a center forward. But I hear it. Mayulu, by the way, like he might be finished, man. Like, bro, if he can't get center forward minutes, what's the point of keeping dude? Like, cause he's not a midfielder. Like, he's not getting in the midfield at all.
I actually think that Mayulu might be one of Lucha's favorite players because he's so versatile. Like I mean, you could also argue that versatility like that is not really a good thing. But if you asked, like, if I were to ask you what position is Mayulu, like when he came on today, I was like, okay, where is he gonna play? Seriously, is he gonna like fill in at like fullback? Is he gonna come in as a midfielder? Is he gonna go up front? He really is like a Swiss Army knife.
It's just not a good thing. Being a master of none, jack of all trades, master of none. It's not.
But oftentimes better than the master of one.
Not necessarily.
Okay, but I think the idea is like remember what was it? I think what Lucha's doing with Akliush is, if you remember when we got Nuno that second season, like because obviously the first season under Lucho he was injured for most of it, but the one where we won the sextuple, like he was playing almost like as a third center back, for the first like couple of games. Remember? I think what Lucho's doing
to this day.
No, he goes forward a lot more.
I know, but he's from the beginning, like from the start, in the possession phase. He's always the third center back. Pacho's in the middle, Marquis at the right side.
Sometimes people bomb forward quite a bit. I think the thing is that he just
like when we're settling in the opposition half, like Nuno will move in, like he'll move up. But I'm just saying when we're trying to beat the pressure, Nuno's always in that center back spot, like in the possession phase.
But I think it's like, but before, like he wouldn't even go up before. Remember that first 2024, 2025?
Yeah. No, like he was still struggling with the system, like understanding the system. Now players understand the system so much that third center back always has to be there. Fabian sometimes goes there. Vitinha goes there. Neves goes there. Every player in our midfield three goes there. That's the thing. That's the reason why Doué in the midfield three may never happen, because there's no world where Doué is going to go to that left center, rotate into that left center back spot when Nuno vacates it. Like, there's no way he's going to rotate there. So, yeah, like I think that the midfield's just there to stay. Like Vitinha, Neves, Fabian.
I think Lucha's not done experimenting with his midfield. Like look what he's done with Beraldo. Now Beraldo, I think he's a full-on midfielder now.
Yeah, Beraldo was interesting in moments. I don't know if is it worth it though? Is it worth the investment? Like investing in Beraldo long term as a midfielder, as a positional midfielder?
I mean, right now isn't he still young? Like, and also it's like, can you do better? Really? Like, it's just an option for Ligue 1. Like, you're not going to start Beraldo in the Champions League final.
Did either of you guys want a midfielder this summer?
No,
not really. We didn't need one. Like, isn't there were the things with Buadi?
Not even like Buadi.
Yeah, Buadi. But then it's like, I feel like that one. It's like you buy him, and it's like for what though? Like he's not going to start, and you're going to take him just to like have him on the bench.
I had a very hot take. I had a very hot, flaming hot take.
No, don't tell me you say he starts.
No, I say like I would have signed Buadi and sold Warren.
No.
Because like they're basically the same. Like they basically both play midfield and they can play spot up. They can spot up at right back. Buadi does the same shit. Buadi's just actually more dominant defensively. Buadi's already the better player defensively.
So just say it outright. Do you think Buadi's better than Warren?
I think defensively he's already
no. Overall, do you think he's better than Warren?
I don't think he's overall better. I don't think he's as.
So why would you want to sell a worse overall player to get him?
Because the potential,
So what? You think Buadi has more potential? So you think he's a better player?
I think he could project to be. I think he could be. I think
he
could be one of the preeminent.
Warren was one of the best midfielders last year. Even when he was at right back, he was also one of the best right backs.
He was not one of the best midfielders last year. Let's not do that. He was good last season, but he was good. He was a 7 out of 10 every game.
Okay, so was he better than Frankie Ding Dong?
Who cares about? Why are you bringing up Frankie?
No, because I'm saying
his career's done.
No, you're saying that he was not really. So who were the midfielders that were like clearly better than him? Okay, I'll hear obviously the obvious ones, Vitinha, João Neves. Actually, you don't even consider this person as a midfielder. Declan Rice.
Honestly, when Fabian wasn't before his injury, Fabian was like even in the Champions League campaign, he was arguably our best midfielder, Fabian.
Okay,
thank God for this World Cup, because it really shows like who's who in terms of standing. Like Fabian is one of the best midfielders in the world.
True.
He needs to be treated as such. Like that's why Warren.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Warren, but
it's just that Warren. But it's just that Warren is in an unfortunate situation. Like Warren starts for basically most other clubs.
Man, I'm just saying. I think, like, Why are we even talking about? Oh, is it because of what I said about Buwadi?
Yeah, with Buwadi. If you're saying that he thinks he's a better player,
I'm just saying it's a hot take. That's why it's a hot take. That's why I said it's a hot take. You know, it's just something you do. Like you just.
But it feels like you don't really
take
believe
a risk.
it.
No, I do believe. Like, bro, Buwadi projects to be one of the best midfielders in the world. Like,
so you think he's better than Warren currently? Because aren't they like roughly the same age
currently,
too?
No.
I don't even think
currently no. Currently no. I think Warren is better. I think Warren is better right now, but he's farther in his progression. But I think Buwadi has a higher ceiling. Yeah.
Warren's 2 years older than him. In fact, I think it's only 1 year. Like I think Warren's in 2006, Buwadi's in 2007. I don't know. I didn't think like I knew there was rumors that we might be interested in the whole Rodri thing. Like I think it would have been like,
man, that was the most embarrassing part of the whole summer, man. Don't even remind me.
What? That PSG was interested in Rodri?
Yeah.
How's that embarrassing?
It wasn't real because it obviously wasn't real. And Rodri, by the way, like congratulations to him on winning the Golden Ball, but even he, like him and his entourage, they've just been finding ways to just, you know, distort the window, distort shit to the media. You know, they pretty much like conjured up this Madrid, Barca, like they conjured up these moves out of thin air. None of them wanted him. Like all his moves were Saudi or MLS, bro.
No. That's not
Madrid. Madrid never wanted him, bro. Like he was always on the line, on the phone, just begging to Madrid, like, please sign me. And then like Madrid was just like, Madrid just shelled out 140 million for Diomande. Like what the fuck? Like if they really wanted him, they would have got him, bro.
No, but the thing is, though, apparently it's Rodri didn't want to go to Madrid.
Like, yeah, but it was bullshit. They're trying now. The entourage is flipping it like Rodri just played. You know, he played Madrid along. Like he played. You know what I mean? Like he played them like a string. Had them on a string. It just seems like it's all just bullshit. Like it's just shit. They're just conjuring up shit from thin air, man. Like their entourage, like.
I mean, it's
desperate to stay at the top level, man. Like, yeah, cool. Like, I think Rodri is gonna be like Gundogan at Barca. It's a dub, you know.
You think so? You think he's already past his best?
100%, yeah. He had a great World Cup, though. Props to him. He's an all-timer.
Okay. Who do you have as your 5 UCL favorites then?
Yeah, the Spanish Giants, unfortunately, they're all in the picture. I'm even going to put the third team in there. If they get Osimhen, like if Alvarez goes to Barca and Osimhen goes to Atleti, La Liga is the best league in the world again, unfortunately.
Whoa. What?
Yeah. There's just too much talent there. And like, none of the best players play in the Premier League. That's what we learned in the World Cup. That's what we've learned in the Champions League. None of the best players play in the Premier League. It's just that simple. So yeah, if Osimhen goes to Atleti and Alvarez goes to Barca, which I think will happen, I think La Liga is. I think all three of them. Like obviously, it's the title race will obviously be between Madrid and Barca, but Atleti will be in the picture.
But then for the Champions League, you think they're all contenders? If you're trying to speak, you're muted.
I can say quickly mine, Junior.
Mm-hmm.
So I got PSG first.
Yeah.
Then Bayern, Arsenal, second and third.
Yep.
And then Madrid, Barca.
In that order.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would like, it's like a tier list. PSG's in S tier. Yeah. Arsenal, Bayern in A tier. Like I got to see a little bit more from both of them this season because they bought some players and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then Barca and Madrid in the same tier. I don't have City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea not even UCL. United, none of them in the top 5. So that's my top 5.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna say, yeah, like Bayern, And those 3 Spanish teams, yeah.
Do you think Atleti have a shout?
Yeah, over like at Arsenal, yeah. I just don't believe in the Premier League anymore.
Okay, well, Arsenal just beat like it wasn't handedly, but they beat what should we call it? Atletico Madrid twice last year. In fact, they smacked them in the league phase and beat them in the knockouts. Like for me, it's PSG S tier. Then for me, it's Bayern. And I think there's a bigger. I think Bayern are closer to us.
Madrid and Barca are in it. To be fair, like they're just in there.
I think they're in there, but for me, it's PSG 1, then Bayern, then Arsenal. But I think that Bayern are closer to us than they are to Arsenal. Then, yeah, it's between Barca and Madrid. I feel like Real Madrid have a better shot of winning the Champions League, but I think that Barca right now are a better team.
I mean, just recently there came some stuff out because Barca is not getting Alvarez. Now they're trying to push for Gyökeres.
You don't think Barca are getting Alvarez?
No. Barca are pushing for Gyökeres.
I think they're not getting Gyökeres. That's a lie.
No, I mean they're desperate for the moment, and Gyökeres is like on the market because Arteta doesn't rate him that much. Gyökeres obviously would want to move. Alvarez is not happening. I mean, Atletico Madrid haven't done everything they've done this summer
only to sell him.
Yeah, that's not happening. What they're trying to do, they're trying to push him to Arsenal. Alvarez doesn't want to go there, but if the reality is either staying at Atletico or going to Arsenal, maybe he doesn't.
I don't know. I just think he wouldn't want to leave Spain.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want.
He doesn't want.
So, yeah, so he could stay, and then Gyökeres goes to Barca, maybe. And maybe then you mentioned Osimhen. Maybe then Osimhen goes to Arsenal.
Oh, to Arsenal, shit. Okay, then yeah, Arsenal are in the picture. Yeah, the Prem ain't relevant this season like that, though.
I think only Arsenal. Arsenal is one of the big boys. But City, Liverpool, United, Aston Villa, no.
What did you guys make of that Villa game?
We did
just PSG mentality.
Yeah.
And Aston Villa.
It was very Real Madrid.
Chances.
Yeah, it was
I don't know how they missed so much.
I never felt worried at any point in the game, though.
Yeah, I was mostly like laughing. I was like, what the fuck? How have we not conceded?
Yeah, that 17-year-old kid was looking like Lukaku, man, like a young Lukaku out there.
Yeah, West Bromwich Lukaku.
Yeah.
But I'm like Tushan, I felt you've been very pessimistic and so on. I don't know why. We've won the past 2 Champions Leagues. No, because even last season you were that. Even the season prior, when you were saying, "I'm okay with losing, getting grouped. I'm waiting for the Club World Cup." Like just this season, go in with excitement, optimism, and hope for that third and elusive 3-peat. Tosin, you're an NBA fan, Tosin. You know that back-to-back is great, but you need that 3-peat. MJ 2 3-peats, and then obviously Kobe, Shaq 3-peats. You won that 3-peats. It's elusive. And yes, we didn't get Diamante. You didn't get your Diamante. I didn't get my Alvarez, but Achrios, Ferran Torres, Mika Götze, with the players that we have, with the team that we have, and I know that the players want to do a 3-peat. And honestly, us losing today will just put a little bit more fire into the players going into the season.
How big of a leap do you think Doué takes this season?
That could be dangerous. Doué could be. He's a little bit of a wild card going into this season. I saw someone comment like he could potentially even compete for a Ballon d'Or. I mean, he does have that talent. I think he mostly just needs to work on his consistency. especially in the league.
Yeah.
Like big games, the Ziridu is amazing. Same with Dembouz and Khvicha. And then another thing, I want to enjoy Ligue 1 this season.
Yeah.
Like Ligue 1 last season,
Yeah, it's
it's
No, I
like
think we
4-0
will,
Marseille, 5-0
No, I think we
Rennes.
will.
That we have to, yeah.
Those first 20 minutes were an indicator.
Yep. Yeah, much better start to this season than last season.
I think
Like
for
performance.
Luis Enrique, I think the good thing though is that there's a push and motivation. I think if like for Lucha, you have to have like something like let's try to go perfect this season. Okay, if we can't go perfect, undefeated. Like have something like that.
In Ligue 1.
Yeah, in Ligue 1. Never been done before. Because now we got the record. What? Okay. We what? Our 5th in a row was it? Yeah.
What, Ligue 1 title?
Yeah, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Yeah.
26, 5 in a row. The most is Lyon with 7. So okay, I mean you have to win 2, but I think we have to like add things of like. Okay, I don't think we can do that because obviously they've reduced the amount of
100 pointer.
Yeah, 100 pointer. That's going to be difficult, but more so like most amount of wins, most points. But that obviously can't be done. There's less games. But I think the invincibility, like it still irks me a bit that we couldn't go invincible like 2 years ago. That would have been insane.
Yeah. Morgan Sanson, bro.
But at the end of the day, all I care about is this.
Yeah.
If we can get a 3P, Junior, someone asked me, the first Champions League was for us.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was for the haters.
Uh-huh.
What was the third one for? I said greed.
No,
also
the third one's for the history books. No, the third, the third one's for
that
the
would
history
confirm
books.
us, I think, as the best team of all time.
Oh, 100%.
I'm already saying we're the best team of all time.
Yeah,
but that
same.
third one, I don't think people can debate that.
We're not
people
the best team of all time.
Who's better than us?
Tosin said that after we won our first Champions League, by the way, Junior. Even before the Club World Cup. He said this PSG team is the best team of all time. So he's just trolling it.
No. That team, can we hit those levels again? I don't know.
I think last season we were better.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah,
No. In the league.
No, it was just Champions League tax.
Champions. I care most about Champions League.
Yeah, the Champions League is the most important.
Like you got to show it in every competition. Once it was
yeah, but like for example, we
struggled more in every competition, and you're like, yeah, okay.
No.
Slapping Chelsea 8-2.
Okay, actually, this is
making
a better question.
Liverpool look like
which year did we hit
5-0?
True,
nothing
but then
tops that. Nothing.
Yeah, but Tosin, that's something that would never happen before.
Yeah,
Tosin.
yeah.
You don't win.
Which year do you think we hit a higher peak?
That's the peak. Like you'll never reach that peak again.
No, Junior. Like if we compare us to Barca, the first Champions League we won, that's 2009 Barca.
Yeah,
that's also when they won the 6-2. Then they obviously failed to go. They failed to go back to back, losing to Inter in the semi. We obviously succeeded in going back to back. So this is like 2011 Barca arc, which is seen as the best team of all time by most people.
Yeah.
But Tosin, I think all comps wise, we're going to be better than last season. No, I'm hoping for. Honestly, I don't have expectations on this team anymore. Winning 2 Champions League, we could go fucking trophyless this season. I'm not going to be mad at it.
Agreed, but 24-25. You think it'll top that?
Yeah, I think last season was the better, Tosin.
I think
especially with all the injuries we had. Yeah, I think by the 24-25, everybody was fit.
That doesn't make it better. That doesn't make it better.
I've seen 24-25
because it's more difficult.
Yeah, like we struggled more in 20.
We had to focus on the league all the way until the end. We didn't have.
But we're just talking. We're strictly talking about quality from game
even
to
the
game.
quality,
even the quality.
So even the quality. So okay, which champion in terms of the teams we had to face? Which Champions League campaign was more difficult? 24-25 or 25-26?
25-26.
Okay. 25-26, we had to go through Monaco, where I think we can all agree we're better than Brest.
Yeah.
Then okay, you could say probably Liverpool were
that Monaco team. Are you sure that Monaco team is better than Brest?
yes.
Yes, I mean they nearly.
Yeah,
that was the most difficult time we had in the entire
Yeah.
knockout stage.
No, I don't care that we smacked them 10-0, but that team beat like some big teams in Europe, didn't they? Like in the group stages.
Okay, who?
I know they played a close game with Madrid, and Mbappe stunk against them.
Okay, fine, but it's still that Monaco team was better than them. Okay, obviously Liverpool were better than Chelsea.
But fair enough.
Liverpool were better than Chelsea. Then we had Liverpool were better than Villa. Even though, Liverpool went through their
and that's comparable. That's very comparable. That's like, I would say equal, to be honest.
No, I still think Liverpool.
If you look at the level, like, I'd say equal. Rashford on loan as well.
No, I still Liverpool over Villa. Let's not like kid ourselves. And then in the semifinal, it's a clear wash that Bayern were better than Arsenal.
Oh, so you consider that a wash, but not that Liverpool team that was losing like what 8, 9, 10 games in a row.
But I think that Bayern hold on, that Bayern team is probably the best team PSG's ever played against, like in the history of football.
Yeah, no, that team is better than Arsenal in 24-25. I'll agree there. But I do think Liverpool 25-26 isn't better than Aston Villa 24-25.
I just think overall the knockout stage is
about equal.
Like I think like again, even just outside of that, even if you want to go and say, okay, they're equal and whatnot, fine. Like the fact is we didn't struggle against them. So even if I go and take that Liverpool is close to Aston Villa, I think people big it up too much. Oh, you almost lost to Villa. No, we almost got equalized by Villa, but we never like lost. We beat Liverpool home and away comfortably, really comfortably. Chelsea smacked them up 8-2.
I do think the most frightened we ever were what was that Villa tie though, second leg.
In the entirety of the knockouts.
Maybe Bayern.
No.
Bayern.
I think Monaco. I think Monaco.
Not really. No, I wasn't.
No, for me, look, bro. When Monaco was it Teze got that equalizer, bro, I was trembling.
No, there's no world where Monaco were beating us.
But then after that, it probably would be Villa. No, even then, Villa weren't. Liverpool were bigger tests in 24-25 than Villa. Like, come on, Liverpool took us to penalties.
Sure. No, you're right.
Like, I think the
24-25, like that run was tougher though. Would you say?
No, it wasn't tougher. I don't think so. Like, okay, if we do so, 24-25 we played Brest, Liverpool, Villa, Arsenal.
We shouldn't even count like the round of. Just forget the French teams.
No, we count. We count everything.
Just start from round of 16.
No, we count for everything. Okay, and for this year, Monaco. No, but what I'm gonna do if we had to rank like all the teams we played in the knockout stages.
Those are the filler games, like.
But okay, fine. If you want to take them out, fine. But like, if you had to rank all the teams we played in the knockout stages in the last 2 seasons, best team to worst team.
25-26 Bayern number 1.
Number 1, 2.
24-25 Liverpool.
You think 24-25 Liverpool were better than 25-26 Arsenal? Like, I'm not even counting the final. Everything.
That's a good question.
I think Arsenal were better.
I'm not sure about that because that Arsenal team is not all that. Like that Arsenal team lost to Liverpool in 25-26, you know. So,
yeah, but then that Liverpool team also got like knocked out by Newcastle and were on a bad run themselves.
Yeah, but that's after the fact. But I'm thinking about that team up until the PSG tie.
Versus, you can lose games and whatnot. Like that Arsenal team.
Better. I think what Liverpool were up until that point versus what Arsenal were in that final against us. I think Liverpool were a bigger. I just think they were a bigger threat. So,
mind you.
Salah is in crazy.
Hold on.
Form.
Mind you, you said that. Mind you, let's not forget Arsenal beat 25-26 Bayern Munich. And it was a Bayern Munich who were like not like they're not like going through a rough patch. They were
Yeah,
like
but that's in a group stage. That's in
true, but they beat them. That's why I'm
group
saying
stage
like
game.
even though I think that Bayern are better, I still think that just goes to show if that Arsenal team is able to beat that Bayern team that was like in full throttle with their best players and everything, I think they're better than Liverpool.
Not with their best players. They were missing Luis Diaz that night.
Okay, that's it.
Bayern were missing Luis Diaz, so that was not their best team.
Okay, close to their best team.
They started Leonard Carlin shit. Come on, bro.
Okay, but close to they beat the version of Bayern that we're saying is the best. For me, that I don't think that Liverpool team could have done that.
I don't know. That Liverpool team went undefeated in the group stages. So.
And what did Arsenal do? Actually, they didn't go undefeated. They lost their final game.
Yeah.
Arsenal went perfect. You want to go and add that. And they played Atleti. They played Bayern. They played tough opposition too. But the more you say it, the more the one thing you could knock for Arsenal is the fact that they had a pretty Mickey Mouse run to the final. But even still, Liverpool got knocked out at the first time.
I just think they're a better Premier 24-25 Liverpool. I just think they were better, more dominant.
So. Even the Prem, like I think, and this is me as an Arsenal hater. I think Arsenal's like Prem was also better than Liverpool's. Like Liverpool was just not.
You're just gassing. You're just gassing those 1-0s.
No, again, I'm not. But the thing is, with Liverpool, it's more so like Liverpool won that Prem because no other team in the Prem was good. I think Arsenal 25-26 was better than Liverpool 24-25.
Okay, so who's third?
Then I would go into. I'd say Liverpool 24-25.
Okay.
After that, would you say Arsenal 24-25 or Inter 24-25?
Honestly, Arsenal. Yeah.
You think Arsenal were better in 24-25 than Inter?
Yeah.
Do I agree? Yeah. It's not crazy. Okay,
actually, it's a discussion. To be fair, it is because that Inter team they could have if things bounced their way, they could have won a league title and a domestic cup. So,
whereas Arsenal won nothing. I probably
both teams won nothing. Yeah.
So then, what do you value more? The fact that Arsenal knocked out Madrid, or the fact that Inter knocked out Barca?
The latter. Yeah. Inter.
Okay, so Inter.
That Barca team were a problem. Yeah.
Okay, and then after that, I'd say probably Liverpool 25-26.
I mean, I think we can just stop it at like top 3 or top 4. We don't have to go beyond that.
Well, then the top 3, okay, then we've put Bayern, we put Arsenal.
Yeah, and then Liverpool from the first season. Yeah.
So there's more teams from 25-26. Yeah. Mind you, that Liverpool team took us to penalties, whereas Barcelona took us to penalties, but Bayern we beat, and even that Arsenal game was just like fugazi. They were like playing anti-football, whereas Liverpool actually gave us a game. It was a lot more difficult. And Bayern,
if at 5-2, if we set up shop at 5-2, would we be calling that Bayern tie tough in hindsight? Like, I don't think we would.
No, I mean, of course, the fact that they came back, but like, people were saying that for me, I probably still say now that's probably the best game of football I've ever seen. Like quality-wise.
I hear you. I just think the reason why it's the best game you've ever seen is because of Paris Saint Germain, strictly Paris Saint Germain.
No, Bayern were good too.
Bayern's second half was actually overrated as hell. First half, yeah, they did their thing. Second half, They weren't that impressive. They got 2 goals, just 2 fluke goals, bro.
No, not this. Luis Diaz goal was good.
It's just a fluke from us. It's a fluke from us for not pressing in midfield, you know.
Yeah, but okay, it's Harry Kane. It's a good ball in behind. Luis Diaz, great. Like it's a good goal. If you want to say the Upamecano one, fine, sure. Like if anything, there's one to critique. It's the Upamecano one. I'll hear the Kane penalty. You could argue that if anything, there's a foul on.
That's not even a foul. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we've lived these Champions League nights. What more could you ask for? Like if you don't get a 3-peat, it's not the end of the world, you know. Because these players have played way too many games when you really think about it. Like, have they actually had a full off season to just chill? After this season, they will have that though, thankfully. 2027, there's no international tournaments. But yeah, like this season is kind of not that different from when we played in the Club World Cup. I mean, bro, players played in the final, you know, like Fabian, the French players as well, and the 3rd place game. 3 weeks later, they're playing in the Super Cup. It's the same shit from last season. Let's not even pretend. So it's going to be interesting to see how we navigate through the season physically. But yeah, like Mika Goetz, that's the player I'm most intrigued to just see how he fits in, because he's not versatile like you guys said. Like he's just mostly a left winger, but I think he's technically good enough to play on the right and perhaps even through the middle. But yeah, like he has it.
You go on.
Yeah, you were saying. No, yeah, like his Champions League campaign is not something to be encouraged by. Like that's all.
So we'll have to wait and see. I feel like there's something that's telling me that Due is going to be played through the middle this year. I mean, I think we said this last year, didn't we? Right, that we all thought Due was going to go and start playing more as a midfielder.
Yeah, but that's not happening. Due plays. He can obviously rotate to where he wants to, but he's going to start from the right wing all season. Or on the left wing. Bro, fucking Akliouche played false 9 these last 2 games. Not Due.
I think that's Lucha just implementing and testing things.
Nah, Lucho's funny, man.
You're gonna start your Lucho agenda again.
No, I mean, Akliouche actually played well today. He gave good minutes though. But nothing concrete though. Like that chance he had where Vitinha slips him through. More power, more precision, you know, more conviction.
I think he just took too much time.
He just, like honestly, what I was even expecting him to do, he saw Due run it right across him. I thought he was just gonna slip that in to Due for a little tap in there on some Ozil shit. Because when he's at his best, he looks like a poor man's Ozil, which is actually a compliment. Like he finds passes and all, like, but yeah, like I want to see how we adjust to how we press and all that. Like,
no, I'm just seeing this Due chance again. If he scores that is insane. Where he hit the bar, flipping heck, bro.
Yeah, it reminded me of a little bit of the Dembu shot against Man City.
Oh,
remember that one? Yeah,
a bit. But did you see the way that he did that step over? He did the Mbappe step over, where he does a step over and then goes in the same direction that he normally goes.
He did. Did he step over? I just thought he fainted.
No, he did a step over.
I just thought he did a little feint.
Yeah, he did the Mbappe special on that one. Step over, shimmy to the same side. I think Dude's gonna have a good. He just needs to stay fit.
Yo, guys, I don't want to interrupt. I've been really tired because I came like I was traveling today and everything, and
Mm.
I let you guys. I didn't want to interrupt, so I let you guys talk for as much as possible. But
Yeah, no worries. I'm feeling to get off as well.
no, it's very great having you guys back. I was obviously the I didn't do that many podcasts towards the end of last season, but now we're fully back. Um, as much PSG content as possible. And Junior, I would also like to talk to you like on Discord, maybe some like separate shows me and you could do,
Yeah,
like
sure.
we've done previously,
Mm-hmm.
or around maybe certain topics. Maybe one around, I guess, transfer window would be a good option to start off with or something.
Yeah, sounds good.
PSG obviously play its next game versus Rennes on
Sunday, the 23rd.
Sunday. Yeah. So yeah, massive pleasure having you on, Junior. And once again, man, every time I see your clips or something, I become so happy for you, Junior. Just keep doing your thing, and yeah, make PSG proud. I do it here on the chat. I want to be low key, Junior. I don't like that kind of stuff. I know you love it, so keep doing it, man. More promotions will come to you, and
No,
yeah, you
likewise,
represent
bro.
the club very well, man. No.
Likewise.
I don't want promotion. I just want to vibe, man. I just want.
No, but I
want
feel
to
like
see what I want.
you're good for the PSG news. Like I think as a PSG content creator, I think you're better of PSG content creator than me because you talk about PSG, the transfers, the games, debriefs, pre-games, previews, everything. So thank you for also what you do. And
Imagine.
getting support. Awesome.
But
Yeah. PC,
pleasure.
Y'all take
Pleasure,
care.
both of you coming on. Yeah, Tosin, man, you take care. Pleasure having you both on back, and we'll definitely talk more in this season, man. Very excited for the season, man.
Awesome. See ya.
Take care, Junior. Peace out, bro. Well, people, that's been the first. I mean, I had two streams when I was on holiday, but obviously the quality and everything wasn't the best. To the 56 people currently live, shout out to you guys. The live streams are back. The post-match podcasts are back. The live watch-alongs are back. And most importantly, Paris Saint Germain is back. Hopefully, guys enjoyed the live watch-along earlier. Obviously, the game didn't go as we wanted, but look, we're with PSG when we win, and we're obviously with PSG also when we lose. And yeah, that's been it from boy PSGINT. Shout out to everyone that has been here throughout the stream. Shout out to all the comments as well. Yeah, big season ahead of us. We got two, but I won three. That's been from boy PSGINT. Hopefully, guys have enjoyed this post-match podcast. And as usual, allez, Paris.